Hey Toys and Collectible fans, this is Fly Guy for TechSushi.com and we're on with another LEGO Lord of the Rings review. This is set 9472, which is called, I believe, Attack on Weathertop. Yes, it is. There's a quick look at the set. You can get to see the ring wraiths. In fact, there's the mini figures down below. I should show you first. We'll get a closer look at them shortly. So we get Frodo, Merry, Aragorn, and 2 ring wraiths, which are really quite boring, I have to say. I really expected a little bit more. But there we go, one set, and as you can see, it's got all the characters there, little bits and pieces from the movie where they have a fire and blah 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 blah. I can't see anymore because the box is so big. There we go, yes. So I'll show you through the set. There's the ring and a ring wraith up at the top. A couple of features on the back of it you get to see, lots of weapons that it comes with. It comes apart and shows you the innards of the Weathertop, so you get to play kind of different scenes there. Guess what? There's flick missiles included, and you'll also see there's a rat and some other weapons and bits and pieces. A bit of a trapdoor going on, a couple of these ring wraiths. What else have we got? Yeah, there you go. There's a trapdoor where you can pop down. What else have we got features? That's pretty much it, actually. Yeah, that's it. Well, not much else. A couple of flick missiles, and that's your whack in terms of kind of features. But a very cool set. I like the design of it. It's pretty well put together. The manual is as so, just one manual, I believe. There's not any more. And the interesting thing to show you just at the back of it is a couple of features on LEGO itself. Whoops. Which shows you a great little checklist that appears in pretty much all the sets and gives you a good idea of all the minifigures you want to collect, if not all of them. Another little feature is just the kind of showcase of the Lord of the Rings Lego.com. A couple of other sets there we've got yet to come up for review. The Mines of Moira, that will come up. I haven't bought this set here at Stereo. This is a limited edition set that's available only at certain retailers. I've actually just reviewed the minifigures, and I'll actually review them at the end of this video rather than review the set. Just not really up for the set myself, but we'll show you those 3 minifigures at the end of this review if you want to hang around from 9476. Also a couple of features in there. There's just a snapshot of some other sets. There's the 9474, the Helm's Deep, and that's yet to come up for review too. Also just an ad for, whoops, that was the right way up, the Lord of the Rings video game, which looks rather cool, I have to say. That should be good fun. And an advert for The Hobbit, the movie coming in winter 2012, and I'm sure some LEGO too. So what do we get? Minifigures. Well, 2 of these ring wraiths on ring wraith horses. So we reviewed the horse before. We've talked about that. Apparently this is one of the cooler animals in the LEGO format that people have had before. The nice creepy ring wraith eyeballs we get in this guy. It's a red-eyed horse, and if you've seen the movie you'll know what I mean. If you've not seen the movies, by God, you've got to see them. They're epic movies, and good on LEGO for making this license because it's particularly cool. So there's some nice print on that horse. It's a very nice feature, and this saddle can be removed. As you'll see, it allows a minifigure to sit inside there, and you can just take this saddle off and put a black brick in to make the horse just have no saddle. So that's the horse, which is super articulated in some ways. Well, super articulated, but it allows the horse to rise up as so, and the head to move down as such. So there you go. The ring wraith is rather dull. There's not a great deal to him. He just has this slightly printed black body, a standard kind of a hood that we've seen many times before. He's got a ripped cape, but that's it. There's really not much else. Completely black face. It just would have been nice to add something, I think, to make it a little bit more unique, other than just, I don't know. This is not a great deal to it. I know these guys are spooky kind of ghosts, but I don't know, something else would have gone down. Maybe a bit more print somewhere, maybe something in the face. I don't know. It just seems a little dull. Also in this, so there's 2 of those and 2 of the horses. This is a little mini piece which comes. I'm just getting out of the way because it doesn't really do much. It's just a standalone piece which sits at the side of the set, and that's it. A couple of plants, and that's all you've got. So other minifigures we get in the set, well, we get Aragorn, basically the Han Solo of the set, and he's got a cool kind of display and print on his legs, and he's got a torch. He's got 2 faces, As we turn around, you'll see it's not much of a back print, but you see the other kind of face there. And that's it. That's Aragorn. Not much else to him, really, but cool figure nonetheless. We get who's this again? I forget his name. Merry. Keep forgetting this character's name. So his gingery locks and his little face there, and on the reverse side you'll see. In fact, does he have a reverse? Yes, he does. He's got a scary "I'm going to kill you" face. Underneath the cloak, we don't get much. There is a bit of a basic print there, and again, because these are hobbitses, they basically have no articulation in the legs. They're just little mini figures, mini figures. And of course, we get Frodo. And Frodo has two faces there. He's getting his weathered look under the eye because he's been carrying the burden of the ring. Great little Lego piece that clips into the minifigure, just a piece of plastic, but vac metalized, beautifully done. Shame they can't do a C-3PO like that. There's some very rare C-3POs that came out the Star Wars line that kind of colour, but I believe it's a bit expensive for them. But great looking colour. And again, two different faces on him. As you turn to the back, you get his face where basically Shelob's attacked him, but I guess is being used here as he's kind of tripping out wearing the ring. Underneath, again, same as Merry, a very simple print on the back. There's nothing really, it's just a little bit of cloth, and that's it. So that is your minifigures, so to speak, but cool nonetheless. We do have inside this, we have a rat, which is a kind of mini figure, you can see there. And that's a look at the entire set of Weathertop. First of all, let me just show you, as I kind of give you a bit of a 360 of this set. And again, all our videos in high def if you want to whack it up to see that in higher quality if you want. And watch these on your PlayStation 3 or whatever you want. They're all in pretty good standard high def and widescreen. So those two black pieces I've got up there are actually the pieces which slot into the horses, so they're not actually part of the set. So you'll see it's all self-enclosed, and you get down at the bottom, you get a little campfire, a carrot, a piece of chicken, and an apple, the food that Merry has cooking on at the fire. Those brown pieces in there are the flick missiles, and we'll show you them later on. Now the set comes apart, and it comes apart just at this side where the rat is. You'll see the hinges on here, and if I just peel this apart here, and I should actually show you at the top first of all, that's what it looks like. And that green piece has a trapdoor. I'll show you that right now before I take it apart. And if you pull this brown piece out here, that trapdoor falls open, and you push it back in, and so forth. So let me take this apart. I'm trying not to break it for you. There we go. And there we go. It's pretty solid. There's the set inside. So we get, as we saw in the box, the flames, nice little grey statues. You can just see, you can just see in there these kind of mini grey, mini micro figures. They actually are just painted grey. It's kind of remnant statues in Weathertop, and the figures that are there. And that's really it. That kind of black turning wheel, I'm not quite sure what that's for. Can't actually remember without seeing the movie. And a couple of those flick missiles, and those one piece I love in this set is the stairs. They're great Lego pieces. The only place I've ever really seen them is in the odd castle set and in the Batman Batcave of old. But great kind of Lego pieces that they are. They really add a nice touch to the set. And the worn bricks is a relatively new one as far as I'm aware. Up here. And that's pretty much it. It's a very small set. Oops, just dropped the rat. And there's not a great deal to it, but it's still cool nonetheless. So you can decide how to display it if you want to set up your scene and have it sitting like that, or however which way you want to do it. But pretty cool set nonetheless. That's pretty much it. Let us know what you think. Comment below or on facebook.com/techsushi. And lots more reviews. So we've got a couple more sets to go on Lord of the Rings, and we'll show you them very soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.